he spoke about how materialism has corrupted us physically, that we spend all of our time and energy trying to be comfortable, trying to be beautiful, trying to be physically happy. And that pursuit of physical happiness and beauty has taken us away from the nature of reality, the truth of our impermanent lives, the certainty of our deaths. We have been distracted by psychological materialism, which creates a kind of ideological and psychological world which constantly confirms us, which constantly is on our side, and we try to ignore anything that threatens our sense of ego. And this is also not the true nature of reality, because there are tons of things that confront us, undermine our sense of ego, that do not tell us that we are the most important people in the world, that there are many others who wish to be happy as well. We are distracted also by what he called spiritual materialism, and he saw this as the most serious of all, that our spirituality, which we prize so highly, we pursue in order to advance our personal agendas. We actually want to be able to get what we want through spirituality. And so we also misuse our spirituality as well. This was the one he thought was most serious because it's in our spiritual life. We have the greatest possibility of being naked and understanding things directly. But when our spirituality becomes materialistic as well, then there's no possibility for opening to the true nature of reality. So he composed this text, or you might say he received this text from the lineage of realized ones who've gone before, and he called it the Sadhana of Mahamudra, which quells the mighty warring of the three lords of materialism and brings realization of the ocean of siddhas of the practice lineage. This text is called a terma, a discovered treasure teaching. It is viewed very much within the Buddhist tradition, not as his own composition, but it is recognized as a gift from the lineage of enlightened ones who have gone before, a fresh, relevant gift that's especially important for this time in which the lords of materialism have dominated the world at large. And when we look at the text that we are about to do, we see a kind of vivid landscape of beings and environments. If this is a new kind of landscape for you, I should say a few things about that. It's a landscape of beings who are not existent gods and demons. They are much more symbolic gifts. They are gifts that dramatize our inner experience and our culture's experience of materialism. And it's a very, very vivid world, a world of charnel grounds in which there are all kinds of things happening. Trees and birds of prey, beasts of prey, lots of vivid things going on in this text. There are beings in the text as well. And these beings are most of all gurus, especially gurus important in the lineage of Trungpa Rinpoche, the realized ones who've gone before, who've navigated this world of materialism and have developed clarity and confidence about how to proceed. The world that we will be reciting in this practice is a world that is very rich, full of contrasts. And it is really a dramatized world of our own minds, our own inner and outer landscape, the landscape of basic goodness in which there is no distinction between good and bad, between pure and impure, between life and death. Our entire pursuit of happiness is pursuing things we like and escaping things we don't like. And this practice takes us back to the ground of all that, which has things we like and don't like together in the same very powerful, very magnetizing world. So there are images that wake us up as we do this practice together. And as we enter this world together, we are supplicating these great masters who've gone before, who have clarity and are not confused by seeming likes and dislikes, pure things and impure things, life and death. We're asking their guidance, their clarity, their particular sacred outlook, so that we could overcome our tendency to pursue the things we like and flee the things we don't like. This is the key to overcoming materialism, to first overcome it in our own experience, being able to accommodate everything, pluses and minuses, positives and negatives, within our own experience.